What's up, YouTube? Dr. Samaj here with another gospel piano tutorial. And today we're going to cover the song Hold to God's Unchanging Hand. Now, this is one of the songs that was requested by one of our viewers on our channel, so let's dig into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of this in the key of C major. Okay, so when we do this song, we're going to do something called a gospel shuffle. This is the shuffle that I've covered this in a couple of videos, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're going to do this with the key of C major, and we're going to start on the C major, the one. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this in the right hand. The right hand has to play C major, and then your middle finger and your pinky both move over to the right by one white note. So instead of playing C, E, G, now they're going to move over to the right, and they're going to play just one white note, sliding over to the right. Their thumb's going to stay on C. So they're going to play, so now you'll be playing C, F, and A, okay? Then after you do that, you're going to keep your thumb where it is on this C, but your middle finger and your pinky are still going to move over once again. White notes, almost. Your middle finger is going to move over one white note, but your pinky is going to move over to the next black note, B flat. So now you're playing C, G, B flat, okay? So let's cover it again. First you play C major chord, then you move both of them over a white note, so now you're playing C, F, and A, and now you move them over again, one note, so now you move over a white note, middle finger, pinky. That third move is, remember, pinky only moves up to the next black note, which is B flat. So now you're playing C, G, and B flat, and then you're just moving back to the left to the next white note. So now you're playing C, F, and A, and then you just move them all back to the left one more time, a white note, and then you're playing a regular C chord, C, E, G. If that's confusing to you, rewind it and take your time and go cover it really slowly. But what it's going to sound like is this. See, I'm just moving back and forth. It's a little shuffle. But what's my left hand going to be doing? Oh my goodness, what's my left hand going to be doing? So my left hand is going to almost play the same thing. I'm playing a C chord, right? But I'm not going to play the middle finger. So now I'm only going to play C and G. Almost a C chord. No middle finger. So only C and G. And now my pinky's on C is going to stay here every time I play. But my right hand thumb is going to do the same thing my pinky's doing over here. My left hand thumb is going to do the same thing that my pinky was doing in my right hand. So it's going to play G. It's going to move over a white note. Hold on. C, G. Yep. It's G. It's going to move over a white note. It's going to move up to this B flat. It's going to come back down. You see my pinky stand on C every time. It's doing the same thing that my right hand was doing. See, my bottom finger is staying on that C the whole time. So when I play this song, it starts here with the shuffle. It says, time is filled with swift transition. See what I'm doing here? After I do that, I'm going to do a 7-3 progression. 7-3. How do I do a 7-3 progression? 7-3. I'm going to play this B in the left hand, and my right hand is going to play A and D. Okay? 7. When I go to the 3, my left hand's going to play this E, and my right hand's going to play A flat, C, and D. Okay? So my gospel shuffle is filled with swift. See how I'm doing that shuffle? But 7-3 progression. 7-3. Then I'm going to do a 6-2 progression. That's not right, excuse me. 6-2. Okay? So when I play my 6-2 progression, I'm going to play A in the left hand, and my right hand's going to play G and C. Okay, and then when I go over to the 2 with my left hand, my right hand thumb's going to move down a half step. So now I'm playing D in the left hand, and my right hand is playing F sharp and C. Okay, so when I started out, I was playing this A in the left hand, and and my right hand was playing G and C. And then when I move up to the 2, my left hand is playing D, and my right hand is playing F sharp and C. Okay? After that, I know I'm moving quickly, but just bear with me. I'm going to play a 5 sustain chord right here. To play a 5 sus chord or a 5 sustain chord, you play a G in the left hand, and your right hand's going to play this C major chord. And then I'm going to resolve it to a regular G chord. Okay? So let's start all that again. Time. 7-3 progression. 7-3. 6-2 progression. Can 5 sustain chord. Unmove can stand 5 G chord. Right? Then you're gonna do a 5-1 progression. Build your hopes. All right. What did I do for the 5-1 progression? Here's my 5 for the 5-1 progression. I play a G in the left hand. My right hand is gonna play F and B flat. And then when I go up to the 1, I just drop my thumb down from F to the E. So now I play a C in the left hand, and my right hand is playing E and B flat. So build your hopes on things. E, go to the 4, F major chord. Eternal, go to the 3. No, go to the 2. So remember, F major chord, which is the 4, go to the 3, which is a C major chord and an E in the left hand, and then go to the 2, which is a D minor 7 chord. So let's go back to the Build Your Hopes 5-1 progression. Build your hopes on things eternal. Landed on that 2. Now I'm going to stay on the 2. Hold, see, 2, 4/5. To God's unchanging hand to the 1. And then after that, you're going to walk up from the 3. 3, C major chord over E. 4, F major chord. F sharp diminished, just a flat 5 diminished. F sharp, A, C, left hand's on F sharp. And then 4/5, which is an F chord over a G bass. 4/5 two times. Okay? So once again, I've started with that shuffle. 7-3 progression. 6-2 progression. 5 sus chord. 5-1 progression. Build your hopes on things. Walk down from the 4. 4, 3, 2. Hold that 2. Hold 4/5. To God's unchanging C chord. And then you walk up from the 3. 3, 4, F sharp diminished, 4/5. You are the same thing for the chorus. Hold to his hands. To God's here's my church shuffle. 7-3, 6-2 progression. Hold to his hands. And then what do I do after that? That's right, 5 sus chord. God's unchanging hand. 5-1 progression. Build your hopes on. Walk down from that 4. Turn, no. Stay on that 2. Hold D minor 7. 4/5. To God's unchanging hand. Walk up from the 3. 3, 4. Diminished. That's the whole thing. Progression. What am I doing? I'm walking down from my 4. And that is the whole song. That's the whole song. That's the verse and the chorus. You can play the same thing over them. Okay, guys, listen. I know you can do this. I know it may be a little bit tricky if you're not used to playing in this style, but just take your time, have fun with it, and don't you quit. Listen, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, And I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and we'll work on some more awesome, amazing gospel piano tutorials. Have a wonderful and blessed day.